Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction video on my channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, yesterday I looked at my YouTube channel and some of my statistics, and it seemed that I had uploaded 199 videos as a VTuber until now, making this one number 200. So I thought, why not use this somewhat special occasion to watch the video that I've been teasing for quite a while. So here we are back with StarvHarv, and today we are going to be watching Ruining Russian History with Bad Translations. Now that is a bit longer, almost 24 minutes, but I've been waiting on watching this for quite a while, and I think some of you have as well, so I think we're gonna have a good time. As always, link to the original video is down in the description. Make sure you subscribe to StarvHarv and support him. And enough talking, let's get started.
Wikipedia's timeline of Russian history through languages with terrible translation quality. This was the result. In 862, the Nordic test began. 907,
Okay.
Russia is a combination of war corruption. And then the Rus-Bean War. 912.
Bro, imagine telling that to Putin, bro. Here's another TikTok challenge for you. Tell that to his face. It's a combination of war corruption. There.
And then the Rus-Bean War. 912. He died.
Oh,
like
21 seconds in. 21 seconds in, he's dead. Okay, off to a great start. Like boy went to the game. Okay.
Boy went to the game. 988. A few days ago, a group of people were killed on the streets of the capital city. He died, and
33 seconds, and he died twice. Something is happening in this video.
Sibori said that W played has 3 blind sons. 1016. My castle was a military weapon and forced him to go to Poland. 1018. Polish studies. Topoli leads the Polish army in Los Angeles. 1054.
Yeah, that makes sense.
1068. Isabel against the implementation of general war and forced Poland. Peace came back to the bone. 1113. The capital is dead, son. Why is the narrator like a cowboy? 1157. Drink and die.
Yeah, that sounds Russian, to be fair.
1169. Andrei Bogorevsky is the oldest son
Wait,
of Yuri
1169. You forgot the nice, bro. You forgot it.
Dovsky, who attacked and distributed his Russian wife from Andrei.
What?
Entered Kiev and received a gift from Prince Kirov. 1227. You must give your name, Prince. 1236. Alexander Nofevsky was invited to protect the southwestern region from the spread of Nakodo and Sweden. 2 terrible diseases.
As if Sweden is some fucking virus.
Kills Czechs and citizens. That's the Mongolians, but they're now the Hungarians, and they hate Czechs, but not the people. 1263.
Fair.
Nasky is dead. Sorry, Nasky is the dead. And the application is divided into young men among the family. 1317.
Not
Prince
the job
Yuri
application.
married Germany. Uzbekistan
What?
left and appointed Yuri. Of course, the greatest prince of Uzbek Khan, who deserves the honor of stealing Osbek Khan. Yuri is a quiet man whose brother was Ivan Kreki. Huge Yuri law there. 1425. Nicholas Dai II. Vaz. Son. Grandfather of Moscow Sophia. Wife.
Who is
Lily
Moscow Sophia?
Dimitrov and Tron is also known. 1433.
What?
The Columbus Boys Moscow movement should return to Moscow.
The Columbus Boys. Me and the boys dressing up. The Columbus Boys. I like that.
Moscow without a mission and go to exile. 1434. Mountain Civil War. The second wave in Asia. President Yuri Dom killed the rest of the people.
What?
Civil War. Moscow judge again. Yavov died, son of the largest volleyball. 1435.
Son of the largest volleyball. How would that even look? I mean, you would have to be a volleyball yourself, probably. Or some disgusting abomination fusion of like a human and a volleyball. Ew.
5. Lily Dmitri II, a woman with cream and blinds, back to the bone
What?
of the Prime Minister. 1462, the toilet's dead again.
Again?
1463, in Moscow,
Why?
the Big Banger in the Netherlands was photographed.
What?
1478,
The Big
he
Banger.
works with the Republic of Moscow.
Oh,
The last
he's back.
daughter was recorded in Moscow. It's all been sons since. 1538, he
What?
died. Contact us.
Again.
1561.
Okay, he came back and he's dead.
Visualize the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Hear the voices.
Mhm.
1590, Russian War. The government of Vietnam, Sweden, got rid of Russia. It's gone. That's the end of Russian history, just there.
Wait. We're not even 4 minutes in. And Sweden and Vietnam, out of all the people, they got rid of Russia. I guess the video's done now. Or
1591, knife on the neck. Killer Sogov, a successful agent. Recent
What?
studies have begun to protect Dmitri's theoretical death. And then
Theoretical?
1598, every child has problems. 1609,
Yeah,
we were
true.
married in 1962.
what?
Then Samsk solved it. What do you mean solved? 1610.
Oh no! Oh
Paul
no!
has 7,000 killers. Very worried. Head of
Yeah,
the seven
understandable.
species.
7,000.
Polish
What did he
War was
do?
born on May the 16th. Polish-Russian War. Sid has solved the situation, son.
Fucking Sid from Ice Age. What?
1618, Russian War. Thessaloniki, the war continues. Russia destroyed
Just war
me
everywhere.
from Poland and Poland. 1645, Michael told my husband. This is part of a special report.
How
on his
dare he.
rights. Many leaders
Fucking
died
Keemstar in the back. Oh
Click
my
to
god.
show images in zoom in. Thank you. 1649, Jimmy is a new law. 1655,
What?
how to quickly respond to Christians?
Oh,
The
good
Russian
question.
army was killed in the
Wait.
Philippines. Go to Sweden.
Where's the
and
answer?
offer them. Russia has decided to fight Poland. They decided
Wait.
they can like,
Wait,
go
I
on,
thought
man.
Russia was destroyed.
1662. Today, the Moscow team attacks the Minister of Foreign Currency and died thousands of soldiers. 1670.
Well.
Click on the picture to increase the release of the Russian government. 1682. The third smell adds the wealth. I had a mother without a child. Huh?
Wait. Huh? Wait. Huh? How does that work? I had a mother without a child. But she's your mom. What? Huh? How does that even work?
1700. North War. Russian War in Sweden.
The
Esther
Russians and the
learns
Swedish
death
people,
of
they
the
just
Orthodox
do not
Church.
get along well.
1711. In Turkey, the peace was made with good food.
Ooh, a nice kebab.
13. St. Petersburg, the capital of Russia. In Africa, the state of liver was established.
What?
1715, Marker invited his son to support his correction and rejected the right of the bone. 1717, the southern part of Kazan is a steering wheel. I was the official
makes
conversion
sense.
of Peter Strand. 1719, air dampness. Liquid
Average
destroys
British
all
house.
the
Oh,
steering
boy.
wheel and free space is divided into other sites. 1721, I'm not a member of this church, and. The end of the war in Nigeria, Sweden.
Yo, Sweden is in so
John
many
5-1.
wars in this video.
1725,
Wait. What? Why did we slip like some Bible verse in here? Read John 1st 5. Oh, 1st of John 5:1. What? Why? How is that? Why is that relevant for Russian history? What?
What? 1725. Peter's death is a problem. Contact us. 1727. Catherine, Peter II, wants to be the power of Emperor Volkova. Small groups of lad injustice guards.
Lot
Peter
Justice
says,
Guards.
what will we consider in this article? 1743.
That's a great question, Peter.
Russian War. At the end
And
of the
another
market,
one.
the Russian king of Sweden and his Russian
I have a feeling
heritage
war is
took
quite the tradition
largest
here.
photograph of Russia. 1767. There are 4 Polish senators that have violated the law. The Russian
Only
conference, where Nicholas Tarlin
Yo, the
was
Oblivion
arrested
reference.
in Russia during pregnancy. 1772. Poland went between Malaysia, Austria, and Russia. 1783. Russian Empire. The fact that Georgia has identified the silver cranberry. 1788.
What?
Russia went
What?
war in Russia and Russia. Russian war.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. The staple of having war with your own country. We have it here as well. We have the death of he so far. We have war on our own people. We're going in the right direction.
Toys and toys. Visit the Russian Sea, which entered Swedish airlines near Hogwarts, Finland. Great slave.
What?
Polish society is asked to return the country.
To who?
1795, the Login War.
The
third
Login War.
part of Poland was distributed elsewhere in Poland. Electronic phone rings in Italian.
In Italian, what?
1796, Catherine began to take Russia's military action in Kharkov. Catherine was a stroke. Catherine's
Was
dying.
a stroke.
1804, how to make your power? 1807, the French army suffers from French defeat, killing 20,000.
No, wait. Did he say the French army?
How to make your power? 1807, the French army suffers from French defeat.
The French. Honestly, that's even funnier. The French army suffers from French defeat. That's even funnier. But it's the Russian army suffers from French defeat. Getting squashed by a baguette. Honestly, there are worse ways to go. Probably better ways as well, but definitely worse ways.
Killing 20,000 people.
Gee,
Alexander
that's a
and
big baguette.
Moldova. Alexander asked Sweden to close the Baltic Sea from the British Sea. 1808.
Just look
the
it
war
up, bro.
ended in World War II when Russian soldiers moved to the Swedish border and
Hey.
were arrested.
Wait, what?
When Russian
Okay, I mistook the flag for the China flag.
soldiers
Everything's
moved
correct.
to the Swedish border and were arrested.
Move to the Why are we... What? When Russian soldiers moved to the Swedish border, why do we have the French flag here? And were arrested.
1810. The first military price was paid to the Catholic Church. Alexander ordered the government to establish the house. The authorities of Russia announced 2 Solomon's bones. Damn. 2 of them? 1812. The Russian War was expelled from Serbia.
Again.
Russia attacked France. 1812.
Understandable.
French soldier finally forced power. 1813.
What?
According to the Kyrgyz Republic of Russia, Russia became a colourful region. 1825.
What?
Alexander died on the street. The ops got
Damn.
him. 1854. War. England and France declared war on the Russians.
Yo, this entire video so far, we're 10 minutes in, it's just war. Everywhere. But to be fair, that's not that much different today, is it?
Federation. Crime. Bulgaria and Moldova. 1860.
That's a
the
crime
Beijing
just
deal
existing.
Took China from China to Russia. 1865,
Ooh.
the Russian army was conquered by mountains. And then 1867, Central Asia is a child. Russia is ready to sell
What?
in the United States.
Sell what?
1870, teachers teach schoolgirls. True. 1873,
Big brain.
entry. President of Russia. Death is under arrest. 1879, countries and freedoms are divided into black and popular groups. 1880,
Wow. Okay, that is a bit wild. That is a bit wild. Divided into black and popular groups. Are you popular or are you black? Okay, that's a bit mad.
Divided into black.
What
and
was Wikipedia
popular
trying to
groups.
say here?
1880, destroy special village power. 1882,
Special
Alexander
village,
III
what?
visited the factory to find women and children cell phone rings.
I don't think that's the best place to look
Can
for
you take
women,
it
to be fair.
outside? He built an official language in Finland in the late 1930s. 1914, Bosnia detained the hopes of the Russian army in Bosnia, Austria. World War II in Austria has the right to participate in research in July. It's always World War II. The Second Australian War in Serbia.
It all comes back to that.
Russia gathered security forces in Serbia during World War II. 1915, Eastern German army began to attack.
Okay.
Suggestion, Willis, a German soldier in prison.
What kind of suggestion is that?
On November the 5th, the German government became independent king of Poland. His
What?
Majesty Gregory Raspu Prince Felix is a great god of Ostov.
That's quite a name.
1917. This post is part of our special coverage. In February, the revolution.
Keeps
a
us
group
back.
of soldiers were sent to Paterm. We want to contact and speak with them like National Women's Day, and fighters were revolutionized because women and fighters don't want to kill them. The government has automatically created an incident in Estonia and Estonia. Great job. Vimmer was born in Russia and created his presidency. Oriental and Serbian Soviet governments called RUMAS. The cause of the independence of Ukraine. In July, Frost Sits on the Road. This publication was published in Lenovo. The government is equipped with thousands of guards. During pressure, the gel reader is free. In January, he was arrested by Shevchenko. Revolution in October. The German castle was opened in Bolivian court.
Whew, let's take a breather to calm ourselves. So much is going on. Look at all the pictures, bro. That's too much law for my brain this early in the morning.
Second Al-Russian parliament issues peace order to comply with the laws of GGC in Russia during the Second World War. Free parliament in Istanbul, there's one if you want one. Ukraine built the Soviet Republic of
Who wants it?
And the Russian Civil War. 1918, the Red Army won. Red Army in Moscow and St. Petersburg. Red Army returned to the German Army, Soviet Union.
Okay.
In Britain, the Russian Civil War welcomes 255 people. A second
Really
edition
not that
of the
many,
Republic of Armenia was established.
A second edition.
The first one wasn't good enough.
We needed an
Adele
approved
Art won
version.
the red art and sold the red art. When it
Good
came,
for
when
you.
it came, when 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 it came.
Oh, what was that?
The Ministry of Education and Science of Ukraine approved that the Ministry of Education and Science of Ukraine approved that the Ministry of Education and Science of Ukraine and Science of Ukraine. The historians are not proud of some work.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure the Civil War, and everything's broken down into chaos. It's mental. He returned with thousands of power
there he is.
in Estonia.
Thousands
The
of
Russian
power.
army surpassed Estonia. Leon Bell, Lenin friend, founded a media party in Hungary. Please try the international humanitarian war in Estonia. 1919, Soviet Union war. The Polish army is a company in Poland. It's like a ANCAP paradise. The Indonesia Soviet Union. The Red Army has begun. The teams of Astoria have conquered the Earth and destroyed the Soviet Union. There are 40,000 army and commander. Romanian army was born in Austria. 1920, Russia has issued all demands in Estonia and signed a deal with Jordan. Good way to do war.
What?
Good way to do war. Good.
What?
1921, project founded by the governing body of Jehovah's.
Oh, no. I thought we could go a single video without the Jehovah's Witnesses. But nope. Nope. They are such a frequent part of this video series. They're everywhere. Nah, always. We need war against ourselves, and we need the obligatory Jehovah's Witnesses. Because
For
why
a
not?
week after the war, government officials demolished the theft. The Red Team was rejected by Mongolia.
The Red
My
Team.
health began to improve in Finland and in the army.
Nice.
In
Oh, in the
1922,
army. That's a
Russian
little
ER
questionable.
was dedicated to the meaning of the church.
If it improves while
which
you're being in the
symbolised
army.
the founder of malaria.
The founder of
Georgia,
malaria.
Armenia, and Ireland became Soviet and socialist. A few months later, I was invited to serve as a traveling overseer,
Okay.
deaf in Turkey, to build
Rip.
the Soviet Union. He agreed to vote for Russia. Oh, this is why he was the youngest son of the Soviet
Okay.
Revolution.
Okay.
The
The plot
1923,
thickens.
Russia officially finished. The
What?
Roman party is not a Christian, recorded in 46 years. 1924, name of
Eh?
Latin women. 1936, Moscow recommendation, death penalty. Create
What?
a Soviet Union. 1937,
That's a wild
Death.
recommendation.
video title, NKVD runs a new justice system.
What is that
Creation of
thumbnail?
relatives in the workplace. 1939, the Soviet forces attacked Casablanca.
Why is it all
Guam
kids
was
on the
founded.
picture?
Communist Guam. 1940, the Soviet Union reached the Republic of Finland and declared that the government allowed peace. They just wanted to be friends. Winter War in Finland.
Okay.
Peace was preserved in Moscow. This
Okay.
is the time of the Soviet Union.
Oh, here we
Blah,
go.
blah.
Bulbulabona. What?
Irish language office. Okay, that was a bit of Irish there.
Irish
Past,
language.
There were many areas. Bukbong. Bukbong.
Book
The Soviet
bon.
Union adopted the Soviet Union of Lebanon. USSR
What?
was established in the United States. The Soviet
The
Union
what?
began Leslie, who lived in the Soviet Union. This is the time for Soviet Union. They've like taken over Lebanon and like parts of the US now. 1941.
What is going on, bro?
Japanese Soviet Union has
The
signed
Japanese
Soviet
Soviet
nuclear deal.
Union.
3 soldiers joined the Soviet Union. Wow, great deal there.
Peak.
Operation Barossa, a group of Germany and Romanian. Iran, England, Soviet weapons. Iran attack. The last
Iran
part
attack.
of the German army was cut.
Uh-oh.
Source, Germany. Gas type. Soviet
Reliable
resistance
source
is
right
60
there.
miles from Moscow. The fight
Gas
starts in
type? What?
Germany. Soviet military shirts began to oppose the German army. It's about time. The German army in Scotland is closed. 1944. The Red Army controls Poland. Red Army defeats Brain. After the war, the car in Moscow was difficult. 1945. The Soviet Union began the war. Berlin War, Berlin Army. They loved the Soviet army in the group. They
What?
loved them. The Soviet
Are you
Union
sure?
was founded in Iran. In Mongolia,
What the
Soviet
fucking
peace.
Duolingo sound? What?
1946, Soviet Union from Iran. The British joined Iran.
Again.
The Soviet Union violated this agreement and life.
What?
The Iranian crisis. The Soviet Union was built from Iran. Just in case you needed to know again.
What?
1948, Berlin. The Soviet Union closed the trains. The American career must become the machine of West Berlin. 1949.
What does that even
Soviet
mean?
Bomb connects to the design of bombs. 1950. Soviet Mike 15 is a 4-star hotel
Mike 15.
located about 15 minutes walk. 1953. One of the best players in this game. Among the competitors in the town of Lely Bunini, Nikita Grotiza and George Matava were shocked. Sutulin's dead. First time. The army is in Korea. Khrushchev took the head of the Central Committee. 1954. The arrival of Kenji.
Ooh.
I have my teeth in camp. German troops attacked
Good.
the camp
You should keep him.
over the tank. 1956. Hungarian Revolution in 1956. On an urgent basis, the Federal Committee issued an order to raise the band. This post is part of our special coverage of Hungarian Revolution 2011. 13,500
Keemstar's back.
deaths in the next war. 1958.
500
The
deaths,
Prime
we.
Minister of the Soviet Union was named Shusov. 1962. In the Cuban crisis, President Kennedy has a photo of YouTube.
Wait, how did
one
he
of the
get?
most popular areas of Cuba. Soren
What?
recommended you return to the United States to support the Cuban army. Crisis in Cuba magazine. It is noted that the destruction of Soviet Cuba was eliminated. 1967 Chinese war class.
What is the Chinese war class? Is this a fucking RPG or something? The Chinese war class. Okay, okay.
Chinese government says the Soviet Union will not be protected during the building. The Soviet Union destroyed Soviet Union and Arab relations. 1969, Soviet dispute ended. Soviet guards defend the Chinese army in Geneva. What are they doing there? 1978, the team loyal of FIFA attacks and kills Afghan Mohammed Khan.
Why is FIFA involved here now?
Afghanistan War. Operation Guam 333, including Soviet power, military architecture, media, President's Palace, and prime ministers are reliable. 1980, in the United States, Moscow is reported to be planning an attack on Afghanistan. Didn't they just attack? 1982, a man who died after a stroke. He died of a heart attack.
Again.
1983, South Korea talks about Soviet Union. That's all that happened. Antonio.
That's the highlight of the year. Okay.
Mystery of the secrets of the secret of the secret.
Damn, that is very secret.
Of a long time.
Wow.
The world's revolution is the result of this. The earthquake was destroyed on the northern side of Ireland. I like how Ireland is just part of the Soviet Union. 1989, the last Soviet army left the country.
So is Japan, apparently.
The Romanian Revolution in 1989. Nicholas Klutsu Romanian Dictionary and his wife.
Romanian Dictionary.
Enjoys rural and right. 1990, Revolution. Soviet elections have led to the most popular elections. 1991, January. The Russian army has built an important structure in the Surgeon. See the future of the Soviet Union. The government has resigned. Ukrainians freedom. Background color green.
What?
India has its own country.
What?
The Soviet Union received Romania. Conflict
From
between
who?
The Soviet
From
Union
who?
And the Arabs of Israel. Soviet Union became...
No. Let that sink in for a second. Wait. The Arabs of Israel. What? Also, let me show you that is a cursed flag. What? The Arabs of Israel. What?
Israel. Soviet Union became with a full involvement with Israel. The Soviet Union approved the Soviet Union. It's just fine. 1992, Advantages of God. Stay clear.
What?
The price is free.
Is that a Jehovah's Witness?
The Republic
That's
of Chechnya
talking right
that
now.
The government was followed by Tao. The War of the Father. Russian soldier came into Chechnya. You've bloody come to me, Chechnya. 1996, Russian President Gandhi. Chechen First War.
What is with the background music? What?
Vladimir Putin, Prime Minister of Russia. Chechen War II. Attack against Chechnya. 2000, Russia wants to destroy the sea. Why not? 2004,
okay.
Czech Republic is not real in Czech Republic. Putin was built at the beginning of the change of the governor. 2008,
He's so massive,
South
he was
Asia
built.
War. George cancels the separation of the southern state and the integrity of Ostia. Do you know? 2009,
No,
he's
I don't.
ready to take over.
Oh, he's back.
Russian nuclear weapons and the reduction of the United States.
What?
2014, Winter Olympics, crime act in the Russian Federation.
Whoa.
The Russian Federation, Putin and criminal signed a deal to join Russia. Korean removed. It says like patch notes.
What the fuck?
New Minecraft updates. Banging. 2015, Russian military intervention in the Syrian civil war. China army bomb. 2022, Ukraine, Carson. That's it. That's all they wrote.
Wait, what?
That's all.
Wait. Oh my god, that's literally it. 2022, you know? A time where
Ukraine,
something started?
Carson. That's it.
No. Ukraine and Carson. That's all you need
all
to
they
know.
wrote.
That's all you need to
That's
know
all.
about Russian history in 2022. Ukraine and Carson lived happily ever after, and Mr. Crab brought cake and it was good. And nothing bad happened in 2022. There you have it. Nothing bad happened in 2022. Oh boy. I don't know about you, but my head hurts a little bit. Wow. That was a lot of information and a lot of lore. My god. That was good. We got the typical tropes here. We got the war on ourselves. He died several times. Unfortunately, we did not have any she lore in this one. But we also had the obligatory Jehovah's Witnesses. They just keep coming back in these videos. I do not know why and what exactly it's supposed to translate it from, that it ends up on Jehovah's Witness almost every single time. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they're the secret sponsor for these videos. I would not be too surprised. All right, that's gonna be it for this video. We have finally done Russian history. Now, I think we still have Indian history left, if I remember correctly, because I looked for the playlist and I don't think I've done it before. But for some reason, if I look in the playlist, it just tells me here you already watched that video. But if that is still to do, we will obviously do it and finish up that playlist and then reach the other videos that are not in the playlist for whatever reason. All right, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you have other videos you want me to watch, leave me your requests down in the comments. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope we will see each other again in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.